Okay, boys and girls, let's see how we did on those answers. So question 1, which two details support the main idea of paragraph 4? So what I did first is I counted 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to underline the first sentence in paragraph 4. It's not easy to feed a wild turtle either. Typically, that first sentence is going to give me a big clue about my main idea. So if my main idea is that it's not easy to feed a turtle, I'm going to pick details that tell me more about that. Why is it not easy to feed a turtle? When I look down, they may not eat due to stress. That is one reason that it's not easy to feed a turtle. If they're not eating due to stress, I really can't do anything about that to make them eat. So that might make it difficult. That one is also one of the details right here in my paragraph. 2, they eat both plants and animals, and they're omnivores. Both of those are true, and both of those are in the text. But those don't necessarily tell me why it's not easy to feed a turtle. However, D, 60% of their diet comes from bugs, slugs, and other insects. I might not be able to get all of that for them, so that might make it more difficult to feed a turtle. So all 4 of those choices are in the paragraph, but A and D are the 2 that support the main idea. It's not easy to feed a turtle. So make sure you have A and D. Number 2, according to the text, why is it a bad idea to relocate a turtle? So let's go find, I like to look for a key word sometimes. I want to look for the word maybe relocate. So let's see. What I found was that if they are moved to a new place, they will be all alone. If they are moved to a new place, they won't be able to find food. If they are moved to a new place, they prefer to live in an aquarium. And if they are moved to a new place, they can spend their whole lives trying to get back. I remember reading up here, it says they have a strong sense of home, almost like they have a built-in homing device. If they are moved to a new place, they can spend their whole lives trying to get back home. That's exactly in the text. It says according to the text. So that is why it's not a good idea to relocate them. For number 2, we're going to choose D. Number 3, why did the author write this text? Now we have to get into the author's mind, and the author made the point that it is not a good idea to remove turtles from the wild. So knowing that, why would they want to write this? Why would they want to tell us that it's not a good idea to remove turtles from the wild? Does it inform the reader, and the reader is us? Does that inform the reader about the proper ways to care for a turtle? Does it convince the reader, us, not to take a turtle out of the wild, to entertain us with a story about turtles? We didn't really read a story about a turtle. And to describe the process of rehoming a wild turtle. It actually told me not to rehome a wild turtle. So I'm going to go with B. It's trying to convince us not to take them out of the wild. Finally, number 4, what is one thing you can do if you find a turtle on the road? And that was in the last paragraph up here. It says the best thing you can do for a turtle crossing the road is to help it get to the other side. Use both hands to pick up the small turtle. Place a hand on each side of the shell between the front and back legs. Carry him low to the ground so he doesn't get hurt or dropped, and set him down on the side he was headed towards. So let's see if we can find a match. Help him get to the other side. Take him home and keep him as a pet. Move it to a safer habitat away from the road, or wash your hands so the turtle doesn't get sick. And even though we should definitely wash our hands, it said to help it get to the other side, wherever it was going. All right, great job, guys.